People, bring it in, bring it in. I am coming, as always, bearing gifts of due diligence. And in the time that you need it the most, I'm here to spare you all up. Oh! Jim, you hold on to that. That one goes for my naysayers, y'all. Tap in. I've got the information. I don't know if anybody's unsettled. You shouldn't be. If you are, you're a fool in my book, but we're going to get down to that. Everybody got about 15 minutes for me to borrow your time, update you on your riches?
Yes!
Okay, good deal, good deal. Well, let's get straight down to the facts. Y'all already know you're here with your host, the chocolate Confucius. Mr. 90,000 thoughts. Yes, yes, yes. I am the original V12er. Something with the racks in the middle. I'm thinking a little yellow interior, bumblebee out. All right. The undisputed champion of due diligence. That's correct. And to the naysayers, fudders, y'all know me best as the ultimate. That's correct. It is Money Montgomery, y'all. Let's get down to it, get this information out of here. Big things are about to occur this week, right? Is everybody seeing Bitcoin down at 99,000, XRP down at 197? Now, a fool would be panicking right now. That's what a fool would be doing. Anybody else would understand this political strife that's going on overseas, and it's going to come to a climax and a cleanup very soon here. I think people underestimate the size and the power of, America and its constituents. And again, with the orange man at the helm, I don't think people quite understand when there's this fear of, there's going to be a W3. No, okay, guys, nobody wants that smoke. They went in, eliminated the issue at hand anyways. This ain't going to spiral out to too much more. Now, with that said, markets are going to react to that. It's shown statistically over and over again during these times is the exact time that you buy, because guess what happens, guys? Wars end. We are our first world, the big boy. You got to understand, the day that America's going down behind the war, everybody else was as well. All right. So if we know that's going to occur, you buy your dip. This has nothing to do with XRP, the company, and that's what I'm about to show you again up here in the facts. That's why I bring y'all the facts. Do not look at the price. This is just great buy entry. This has nothing. Are the next XRP that's moving today? No. Is the company all right? They must have made less money today. No. This has nothing to do with XRP again. While all the market is down. But now let's dive down into it. If you ain't gonna put a little dip on your chip, that's cool. That's cool. Like I said, I don't want you to put dip on your chip. Because if you put all that dip on your chip and everybody put all that dip on the chip, who gonna be around to clean my Lamborghini? That's what I'm saying. Now let's get down straight to the facts, guys. Let me hit you with what's truly occurring here. So this just in: Ripple versus SEC, lawyer signals fast ruling. Judge Torres may move quickly in Ripple versus SEC case. Now again, everybody was a little bit down. They didn't drop it completely and finish it off. And I told y'all, Judge Torres doesn't want the SEC getting anything. Now, again, there was an agreement that's already come between the SEC and XRP now down to where that $125 million pot, SEC is now only getting $50 million, XRP will take 75. They're in agreement with that. They requested for there to be a delay for up until August 15th or 12th or something like that. People are taking that as, they're going to take it out to August 12th. No, guys, that's just them giving themselves time. It's literally a thing that states, hey, we need more time to come up with an agreement on our settlement, right? So they're settling. We know they're settling. We need more time to come up with an agreement on our settlement. Now, people open the window and say, they're going to go to the max. But I keep telling y'all guys, ISO 222, all of this, I kept saying it, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep beating my chest. Guys, they're going to keep having FUD or something to stall up until ISO 222 drops. That's when the switch goes on. They can't just have the thing blitz off before they even get to start it up. You got to understand, this is why I'm telling you the price has got to rise a certain amount. Because we have a set amount of coins to use. But now let's keep getting down the article and see what exactly this judge is talking about. Because y'all don't listen to me. You must not listen to me. I'm just talking. Hey, family, I love y'all. Y'all know I know y'all listen. I'm talking to the naysayer that this might be his first video. And he's not realizing that we literally got the sauce cooking up over here. That's who I'm talking to. Newcomer, come on in. And hey, come sit if you want to. If not, please understand. I'm got a handful of us's for you. Now let's get down straight to the information here. Ripple battle versus SEC over. XRP inches closer to resolution as the swift ruling looms, potentially clearing hurdles for the settlement, dramatically reshaping the crypto regulation. Lawyers signal fast ruling. Lawyers, not Brandon, not this meme, not that post. The lawyers in the case, right? Signal. Fast ruling. Judge Torres may move quickly. Let's hear. Lawyer Bill Morgan has provided an all-in-depth analysis of the ongoing litigation between the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) and Ripple concerning XRP transactions. After both Ripple and SEC filed a revised joint motion on June 12th, which is what we're talking about before, people are like, oh no, they're not gonna. It's like people act like they're gonna open the case back up. Guys, y'all know that we're talking about how they're gonna finish out the settlement, right? Y'all realize the XRP is not a security. This literally is just a thing that needs to get removed so that all these massive entities that are already partnered up can come in and have low risk of taking 401k money, all that money that's going to come in. But nonetheless, right, let's hear. Joint motion 1225, asking Judge Analyst Torres to lift the injunction. The SEC also requested the court appeals suspend the appellate process. The court subsequently granted a 60-day pause up until August 15, 2025. Addressing speculation that a decision may be delayed until August 15th. Morgan said he expects Judge Torres to rule before then. A delay could restart the appeals process, complicating settlement decisions. He committed on a social media platform, X, is from his X account. The lawyer also addressed a common misconception about who, let's hear. The next update may need to be made well before the 15th of August. This is the tweet he made. I don't think anyone expects it will take Judge Torres that long to rule on the joint motion by the SEC. Ripple filed on June 2025. The lawyer also addressed a common misconception about who's responsible for delays. According to him, Ripple is the main reason the process has dragged on, not the SEC. He explained Ripple is the source of the delay. It wants the injunction dissolved. Now, I keep telling y'all guys, Ripple is at the head of this. When we first started reporting on this, y'all don't remember, Brad Garlinghouse wanted a complete and utter obliteration. Brad Garlinghouse not only want the case dismissed, which is what it is, he don't want to pay nothing. He doesn't want a finger of the SEC to be able to say, hey, we were partially right on this. Nope. He wants literally, no, y'all don't get nothing. You lose $125 million that you wasted trying to sue us on something that was completely heinous and had no actual legal background. That's what he's looking for. So this is Brad and them delaying it, not the SEC, which is why they're saying, hey, you see how this price has already come down? Remember at first they were saying something like $150 million, guys, or 170. It was some billion number. Then we came down to 150 million, then 125 and an escrow. Now we're down to them getting 50 million. Y'all don't realize what's going on here. The guy that was doing the lawsuit fired. That's what I'm saying, guys. Lean back, buy your dip. It's a $2 XRP. Do you not like V12s? What is this? You must be more of like a Nissan Rogue type of driver, something like that. Like blue Nissan Rogue. Sorry. But nonetheless, let's keep dialing in. I want to bring that so we understand. Guys, well before that August 15th actually pulls in, they're going to roll this in. This is just a setup for the switch getting flipped. Guys, if you've been here for more than a month, 2 months, 3 months, put a bull emoji in the chat, because at this point, I'm hoping that I'm helping everybody kind of connect dots and understand, okay, wait a minute. They have a whole script that they're running, because the idea is that we're trying to keep the mass majority of retail out of the play. This is an institutional coin. How do we keep retail out of the play? FUD and delay the price. We're going to let the company blow up behind the scenes doing all this crazy stuff, which we're about to dial into further. But if the price stays at this number, retail will either burn their money up, get lethargic, forget about it, whatever it may be. But nonetheless, while people are getting lethargic, worried about a $2 XRP, let's hear what the Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has to say. Crypto is not a threat to the dollar. In fact, stablecoin can reinforce the dollar supremacy. Digital assets are one of the most important phenomena in the world right now, yet have been ignored by the national government for too long. This administration is committed to establishing the United States as the hub for digital asset innovation, and the Genius Act moves us one step closer to that goal. So now I want you to understand, just 6 months ago, there was a whole different government in there that was totally against this stuff. In that same span, thanks to that orange, Mizzy. Hey, Mr. Orange Man. Yes, sir. You know what it is. All that's been in place. Now, this is what the government, the heads of the government and the money, and how the money flow and who's responsible for what we do with our money are saying to you right now. And you didn't pick up any of that XRP at $2. But don't listen to me. Listen to the guys that run it. How about that? Hey, fair use. I say fair use.
A new book called King Dollar. A journalist who's followed Treasury for about 40 years.
Yeah.
And he talks about every time there was a narrative that the U.S. was going to lose reserve currency status, why it's never happened. And
because crypto, that seems to be a threat to the dollar, doesn't it?
I think it's the opposite.
Oh, really?
I think
this was a massive misconception, people, and I can agree with this because when I first came into crypto, I thought that was what the narrative was. Part of me coming to XRP was like, bump the system, man, I'm tired of. But what I've realized is that this is an integration of the system. It's not replacing the dollar. It's replacing how fast we can move it and how much you're paying to move it. That's what it's replacing. It's not replacing value. It's the upgraded movement of the value, right? It works in tandem. So if you already have gold, you don't have to replace gold for XRP to go up. You just got to tag XRP to it. Oh, hey, let me calm down. Let me calm down. My fingers itching. Smell like V12 in my room and ain't even no car.
Stable coins could reinforce dollar supremacy because with stable coins could end up being one of the largest buyers of U.S. treasuries, T-bills.
Guys, y'all, put a money bag in the chat if you're watching this clip. This is so important. Do you see what they're telling you? The whole thing is even the government's getting an understanding what this is. Stable coins are going to be a keynote, guys. This is a stable coin bull run, and there's only 2 of them. And they partnered up. And the one we got is the main one.
So all of a sudden, if you are using a stable coin in Nigeria that's backed by the US dollar,
come on,
you don't actually have to have dollars. It's on your phone. You can transact. So I think there's a very good chance that crypto is actually one of the things that locks in dollar supremacy.
And is
guys, hold on now. Hey.
That's why it was crucial that Donald Trump get involved in crypto rather than.
Now, do you see why as soon as the orange man got in there, it was like wait a minute, what were y'all talking about crypto? Because, guys, this is the keynote of, again, bringing one, countries together, but 2, the access of the true power of the American government. You do not understand. This will lock you want the stable coins back than USD. Because guess what? The stable coins are soon to become the way that money's moved around. So if the USD is what's backing the main stable coin provider, guess what that does? It locks in the value of the US dollar. Guess what that means for you and I? That means that I get to steal forever, take this little green dollar, dance around in a circle, get on a plane and go somewhere and it's worth $50 of theirs or $100 of theirs. This is massive.
Trying to constrain it like Joe Biden was.
I think constrain's too mild a word. I think make it extinct.
Yes.
Oh.
So this administration's commitment to digital assets, it's innovation because there's so many other things that happen around digital assets. And also, it's one of those things that it's one of the most important phenomena that's happening in the world. And the U.S. just ignored it. There's a new...
Guys, they are in lockstep. Do not play with your bag. I told y'all, watch how many of these little political... I told y'all that 4 videos ago before this even happened. Watch how many of these little political strikes pop up as we close in on ISO 222. You know, we just went through this with Bitcoin, where it dipped down to 78,000. Look what happened. I told y'all the same thing. I'm like, guys, this ain't got nothing to do with crypto. Buy the diesel. What are you doing? But nonetheless, let's keep going into what's going on with the company, not the price that we know is controlled. XRP, breaking. XRP hit a major milestone by processing over 1.5 million payments in 24 hours, breaking its 4-month network activity record. So now, again, guys, if you're confused, we know, and again, we broke this down. XRP don't follow Bitcoin, and it don't follow news. There's false suppression going on because they're going to flip a switch, and it's going to go to a price that they have agreed upon. Guys, the more XRPs are being bought and moved than ever now, and it's been doing that for the last 4 months. So you couldn't logically think that this is true price action. Please don't tell me you're fudded. Bring it down to $1 then. I got something for you, please. What? I know what I'm holding. Please do that. And we have plays on the side you're making. The Circle IPO up 300%. Me and mine. I told y'all about that play. Now we're going to take some of that. We've got another move that's coming through. And now we'll talk about that a little bit in here. Now, continue with that upgraded usage. We have this. Banks are all already moving trillions through XRP. Look at the volume flowing through XRP. Connect the giants. 1.8 trillion Shinhan Bank. 1.8 trillion Worry Bank. 1.1 trillion Bank of America. 870 billion SBI Holdings. 760 billion Santander. 665 billion American Express. 630 Standard Chartered. 485 billion PNC. That's over 7 trillion institutional volume flowing through XRP Ledger now, guys. And I keep telling y'all, they are putting guys, ISO 222 is a month away, a month and a half away. They are literally kicking everything into gear right in front of you and holding the price there. And people look at the price like, okay, all right, well, I'm not really. Load, buy your dip. The banks are locked in, moving the money on the XRP Ledger now. We have 300 plus partners. What else continued? Alchemy, again, along with what's this whole bank theme. Alchemy Pay, ACH, fiat cryptocurrency payment system. We're proud to partner with Ripple to power fiat on ramps for RLUSD. It's fully backed compliant stablecoin that is now available through your favorite local payment methods. And Alchemy Pay makes it accessible to 173 countries. So here we are, guys. I told y'all. You're watching it. Don't forget, Japan's entire banking system is about to go live using 85+% of the banks using XRP in the next month or so. That's close out with a statement they said before the end of 2025. Guys, these are the pivotal times in investing where the money's made. Q3, Q4. Oh my. Please don't be FUDed. Buy your DZIP or don't. Like I said, maybe you just don't like V12, right? Along with that line, the banks, global giants like Amazon, MasterCard, Deliote, and Nike are already building on the XRP Ledger in various ways. Why aren't you? And again, I just want to bring y'all this to understand. The guys that made it told you it's got to go to 10,000 a coin by what was it, 20, or what is it, 5 years? So what was it, 2030? I think they said. Y'all, are you not seeing every single 3 days I'm bringing y'all massive banger partnership information? Are you not realizing how easily this is possible now when you're seeing what XRP is actually set up to do? Like, are you crazy? Oh! But nonetheless, even further, Real Token built on XRP Ledger just confirmed an 80% phase 1 burn. This could launch a price from 0.002 to a stunning $198 instantly. And I just want to bring this to y'all point. I'm going to actually talk about this with some of my youngins. Real Fi was something that we actually talked about where they're going to be bringing on, it's something that has to do with real estate tokenization. And they're going to be utilizing the XRP Ledger. I looked at the price down there at 0.002. That's like, so, you get 50,000 of them for $200 or something like that. But they're doing an 80% burn, so they're going to burn 80% of the supply on the 27th of this month. So I said, hey, either way it goes, money opportunity, and it's something affiliated with crypto and specifically XRP. Putting that out there for people, but I want y'all to understand how much this isn't anymore testing in, oh yeah, the ledger's in beta test. Guys, these companies are running on the ledger. Are you guys aware of that? Are you guys aware when I'm bringing these videos, we're not talking about some like it was last year when I was saying, hey, this is coming. Guys, the stuff that I told you is coming is happening now. They're using the ledger. The volume is higher than it's ever been 4 months consecutively. Oh! Hey, miss it? Hey, like I said, you can't say nobody to bring it to you. But if you didn't get it, again, I keep bringing these clips. Last video was another place. Here we go again. Boom. Now you can buy drinks in Japan using XRP XN wallet. Guys, why? Because Japan's about to be utilized in the system. And they're testing it out. This is how I look at things in third person. When I see a clip like this tells me, but me knowing Japan said they're going to be on 80% of their banks. It's not like they're not going to ever have done it. It's just going to flip on it. They're actively integrating it now. We see integration at the ground level is locked in enough over there in their system They've tested enough to where now they are doing the experimentation phase with real people, testing the real, in scientific terms, the real animals, the real specimen. That means that, hey, it's about to come. We're on the final phase of this. But nonetheless, what are we watching? Go on, buy that food, baby. Buy that food with an XRP. I need to be able to crash by three lambs a year. That's all I want. It's not too much to ask. Completion. Welcome in. And I just want to end off everything with this, guys. Get this head up and dropped off, guys. This week, I feel like it's going to actually be a very kind of like volatile week. One in lieu, we already know what the whole stripe is going on, but I mean volatility like a misdirection. There's this information that this ruling is going to come in and close sooner. The real truth, because man, now BTC was just at 111,000, about to break through again another all-time high before we had this magical political strife. As soon as that ends, things will return back to the path they were going to. How quick that ends, I think, is going to be a lot faster than what people are expecting. And the fear and the loom is that this is going to extend off into some massive thing. But I don't think, again, people realize, don't nobody really want that smoke. You hear me? Well, I'm proud of being American. Well, I got that X. Don't nobody really want that. No, nobody wants that smoke. So I don't think it's going to go off. Everything, same with the tariffs. Guys, y'all don't realize this is, that orange man got us back on top. That's big America. See, y'all, he did the tariffs and everything was going to. And look what happened. It worked out. Because guess what? You can't take the U.S. out of the global finance. We're over this. This is the greatest economy in the world. You can't not have us included. You can't out-tax us. Most of these places we are a mass majority of your GDP. Your money comes from us being consumers over here and just buying everything. Keep in lockstep. While people overreact, understand you know what's going on and what you're holding. Don't miss it. Wow, Ripple, built by Bitcoiners, BTC, beta test coin, XRP, the final product. Again, and y'all know who that guy is right there, right? Over here, we call him the brain. Others might call him David Joe Schwartz, a.k.a. Nataki Ashimoto, the creator of Bitcoin. And always he loves to riddle and this and that. But of course, at these seminars, Ripple, the first open world payment system, but down at the bottom, shared principle, shared dream. Ripple plus Bitcoin, built by Bitcoiners. Because guess who built the Bitcoin? The same person that just gave them their king's head to the Bitcoin Museum. Y'all hold it down. Y'all know what time it is. I unplug my whole mic up and swing my arm. But miss your opportunity if you want to. You've got XRP below $2. And nothing's changed with the company. It's doing more volume than it ever has. You do the math in your head. I can't make you do anything, but I just tell you this. We'll see when the dust settles if 2025 truly was your year, like I said, or if maybe that'll be the one thing that I'll be wrong about, right? I just been on point with everything else, right? Hey, I'm standing on it. And I'm going to want my flowers when it all plays out like they have it set up to. Y'all hold it down. Let me get this edited up. You know what time it is. Oh, yes, sir.